Hey Flor, good morning.
Hi teacher, good morning. I'm so sorry, teacher.
It's fine, no worries. Sometimes that happen. But our class will be just 30 minutes, no, until 8.
Okay.
All right, Flor. So, I was checking and you actually didn't join the class yet, no? You are not
Yes,
emailed.
I don't enter.
Okay. Well, we're not going to do it right now, but maybe you can do it later on today. I just want to show you really quick how I assign this course. So I put the whole thing here. All the assignments are already available for you, okay? Minus all the exams or quizzes. So you obviously find them in assignments, no? But all the review quizzes are not available. Oh, writing should be available. All right, so you're going to have time to work on all of them, okay? And then I'm going when we finish, for example, today we are finishing the first topic or the first topic, yes, of the first unit, A1. Then I'm going to assign the quiz, okay? And then you are going to have a couple of days to work on that. Is that okay? Does that work for you? Por ejemplo, cada 2 clases
Okay.
terminamos una unidad, ¿no es cierto? Ahorita tú ya todos los ejercicios los tienes disponibles para que tú vayas organizando tu tiempo. ¿Se entiende? Todos los tienes, A1, A2, A3, A4. Tenemos 8 clases para terminar esto, ¿no es cierto? Yo le doy 2 clases para cada unidad. Para la A1, porque se enfoca más en el presente, solo vamos a trabajar eso. Y cada 2 clases yo te voy a asignar el examen para esa unidad. ¿Se entiende?
Ya, sí.
Por ejemplo, para la A2
But
vas a tener 2 clases más, ¿no es cierto? La clase número 4, a ello te asigno el siguiente examen. Y vas a tener 2 días para trabajar en eso.
okay, but in the assignment,
Yes.
are there the for me will appears all the units?
Yes, yes. Esta
Okay.
es mi visión, ¿no es cierto? This is the way that the teacher can see it. However, yours is in assignments. And how it's going to look like is going to look, let me find yours. So in yours is going to be like that, but the whole one, ¿no? Para que tú te vayas organizando, si quieres avanzar un poquito más.
Okay.
Pero tienes todos los del A1, A2, A3, A4. Eso quiero que se entienda bien. Tú manejas cómo ir trabajando eso, sin embargo, porque puede ser que te pise el tiempo, sé que eres una persona ocupada. Los exámenes sí o sí tienen que ser en un tiempo determinado. Entonces, lo correcto sería que cada 2 clases que terminamos la unidad tengas un examen, porque si no se te va a acumular mucho. Entonces, de cierta manera, igual tú vas a ir trabajando esto, no te va a impulsar a que no te retrases. Pero para el examen vas a tener, para el model test, ¿no? Vas a tener 2 días. ¿Está bien?
Sí, está bien.
Si en
Okay.
alguna oportunidad pasara algo y se te pasa, tú me haces saber, no hay problema, charlamos y te puedo alargar un día más, tal vez, ¿no? Pero me tienes que ir haciendo saber. Igual yo te voy a decir, por
Okay.
ejemplo, hoy estoy asignando el quiz, tienes 2 días para trabajarlo y si tú me dices, bueno, pasó algo y realmente no he podido estos 2 días o no voy a poder, nosotros coordinamos. Ya, pero ya te digo, hoy yo voy a asignar el primer examen y tendrías hasta la medianoche del domingo. ¿Ok?
Okay.
Okay, awesome. All right. That was one thing that I wanted to tell you for one side. On the other side, this is for classroom. Usually, I do this with all my students. I usually don't share the exercise, however, I share the content. So I share it in a PDF. No, take a look to this. Esa sería la primera parte del contenido de esta unidad. Y bueno, perdón, internet es un poquito. So this is the code, so you can join me. I'm going to be putting the content here all the time if you want to take a look. But this is the code. I'm going to share it through the chat too. So if you want to, this is optional, ¿no? Es simplemente para que tengas un lugar donde tengas los contenidos que quieres ir revisando, nada más. ¿Ya? Lo paso por el chat, pero te lo voy a pasar igual por WhatsApp. Okay? So if at any moment you are like a little bit lost, oh no, I don't remember this part, you can come here and you can take a look. All right, so that was, what is it? That was the first part that I wanted to start with. Ya te voy pasando el código. All right, entonces comencemos. One good thing about this topic, this unit, is that basically the most important content, sorry, is the present perfect. So let's continue with the presentation, okay? So we have enough time, and at least we can practice one exercise. Okay, so we were talking about the present tense last class, no? So if I'm not wrong, we were here. Okay, let's take a look. So we were here. Now we were talking that sometimes we can use the present perfect to see the result of something that was happening in the past, and we can see the result today, no, or in the present. For example, she has made her bed. Now we're seeing the result that she has made her bed because the bed is not all cleaned up. Other way or other use of the present perfect is to talk about experiences. Now, if you want to talk about an experience, for example, a trip you made, or I don't know, I think you did trekking or some cool experience, you can use the present tense. For example, you could have said, no, I if I'm not wrong, you said that last class, I have done trekking, no? I'm not wrong if that's how you write it. No, generalmente me apoyo en el chat también, ¿ya? So I just wrote it there. So that's a way that we can use the present tense to talk about experience. Okay, let's take a look to other uses for the present perfect. For example, imagine that something had happened several times in the past. For instance, it's common for us maybe to lose our keys, or maybe you have lost your wallet, or even your cell phone, no? Sometimes that happens. So if you want to talk about an action that has taken place different times in the past and that occurred more than once, for example, losing your wallet or your keys, or maybe, I don't know, like maybe a lipstick, not something that you usually lose, you can use the present perfect. Could you read this sentence, please?
I have lost my wallet 4 times.
All right, great. So it's something that happens several times. So the present perfect helps us to express that too. No, I have lost my wallet 4 times. Maybe you've lost your cell phone. Maybe no, I have lost my cell phone maybe 2 times. Or I've lost my dog 3 times. I don't know. No, it helps us to express something that occurred more than once. No, more than once, not just once. If it occurred just once, you should use the present simple. But it happened. If it happened more than once, you should use the present perfect. Okay? Another way that we have another use for the present perfect is when an action began at a specific point in the past and continue in the present. For instance, how many years are you working in your job?
2 years.
2 years, all right. So, for instance, you could say that you have work. What's the name of your the name of your job? Sorry.
The name, Halliburton.
All right. You can say you have worked in or at in what in that place, no? Since 2019, no? So
Yes.
you started at some point in the past, no? And you continue working there now. So a way to express that, I'm not sure if you are looking at the chat, but I wrote there, no? You can say, I have worked in, no? This place since, and then you mention when you started. And obviously it has to be continuing happening now, no? For example, I have worked in Unifrance since 2017. So I'm expressing my experience working in a place, and I'm mentioning the moment that is when it started, no? 2017 or 2016, and it's continuing happening until now. So the present perfect help me with that. All right. Questions so far?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, no, it's okay.
Okay, awesome. The structure is always the same, no? He, she, it uses has, the rest have, and always the past participle of the verb, always, in regular and irregular. So there are some expressions like the one that I just mentioned, not like such as since and other ones, no? And these time expressions also have this meaning, the special meaning. So let's see some examples. Or tense expressions. No? Just help us to talk about something that just happened or is just taking place, but it's over. Okay? It's used mainly in affirmative phrases. Okay, let's take a look to an example. So what do you say it happened? Taking a look to this picture.
He,
Now, I can hear you now. Sorry. It was a bit. Can you repeat, please?
okay. She just has taken a shower.
Yes, great. Awesome. Great job. So we know that she just took a shower. No, it just happened. That's the use of just. No, just. Like it just happened because her hair is still wet. Now we can see that in the picture. And if you take a look to this
Yes.
little line, no, it just happened from the present a little bit before. So that's the use of just. So Sally, for instance, just washed her hair. No, she just washed her hair. Or she just took a shower. No? In the second example, what do you think is going on here? We have exam in process over here.
Yes. They have just done an exam.
Yes. So I know you're reading, no? But it's obvious. Yeah, it's obvious. No, they are students, and it seems like they have some other classmates up here, no? And they're done. So that's why they're out. Their classmates are still here. So they have just done an exam. Take a look where it's located. It's located after have or after has. So between have and the verb. That's where you put just. All right,
Okay.
that's important. It's not correct if you say they just have done the exam, it's incorrect. They have done just exam is incorrect. It has to be between have or has and the action. No, they have just done an exam. All right. So any
Okay.
questions? Okay, I think we're going to see 3 or 4 time expressions. So remember, just happen. No, just happen. All right. Oh, sorry. Already. This is another one. Time expression or time tense that help us to talk about or use in the present perfect. No, it's basically saying no, this Spanish, no, the action has taken place earlier than expected or has been done previously, but we don't know when. Okay, we don't know when it started. For example, take a look to this line, to this timeline. No? What do you think is going on here? This is like a kitchen, no? What happened?
Mm,
Maybe she's a mom or a house keeper. We don't know, no?
she already um,
Very good.
has wallets, has cleaned the place.
Excellent, great job, very close. So how do we know that? Because no, she's sitting here and the dishes, it has some sparkles, no? So they are already clean, they are already washed. So we don't know when she washed the dishes. No, we don't know. It could be 32 hours ago, 3 hours ago, or 8 hours ago. We don't know. But we are seeing the result now. This is the use of already. So for example, Mary, could be Mary, has already washed the dishes. No? How do we know that? Because we see the result here. But we don't know when it started. That's why the timeline here is a little bit longer. In just was just like that. No, it was a little bit. No, it just happened a little bit ago. In this case, we don't know when it started. And where do we put already? Is like just. Mary has already washed the dishes. Between has and the verb. All right. The second example is the same logic. No, it seems like they're lost. No, they're like, oh, where do we go? All directions, left or right. No? And could you read this sentence, please?
We had already been here.
Yes. So it's like, oh, well, we're continue walking around here, no? So they doesn't know, they're lost, no? But they have already been here. They have already been here. So that's the use of already, no? Something that started at some point in the
Okay.
past and we see the result now. Okay, any questions?
Just already, I have to put after have. It's not other place where I can put it.
No, it's not grammatically correct if you put it in other place in the sentence. In these two cases, it
Okay.
have to be between has and the action or the verb.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. Let's see the next one. Okay, yet. The use of yet, it's, let's do this one first. Yet, it's this, no? It goes at the end of the sentence. And what this is describing, no, that something that hasn't happened yet. For example, what do you think it's going on here? It says arrival.
The plane has arrived yet.
Nice, very good. Usually yet is for negative sentence. No? The airplane hasn't arrived. We can mention the place or not, that's up to you, but yet always goes at the end. And it's usually for negative sentences and questions. Could you read the second one first? The second sentence, please.
Has Mr. Jones corrected the exams yet?
Yes, thank you. So if you want to know about something that hasn't happened yet, no, we use yet. And it's always going to go at the end. It doesn't matter if it's a negative statement or sentence or if it is a question, always goes at the end, yet. And it's very common to use it mostly in negative statements or sentences. All right, we're expressing something that we don't know when it started, no, but we're seeing the result, but we don't know what's going on, no? And that's the use of yet. Any questions?
No, it's okay.
Awesome. So always at the end, okay? we're already seeing just and already. They go between has or have and the action, no? Yet goes all the way at the end. And if I'm not wrong, this is the last one. Finally, well, I think there are two. Ever. Ever, it's usually used, oh, sorry, to ask about experience. This is the most common way of ever. And let's take a look to some examples. So in this case, the time, the length of time when it happened, it could be even longer. It could be even years. Okay, so for instance, do you practice any sports, Flor?
No, just doing exercise.
All right, so at some point, maybe if you practice some sport, let's say soccer or volleyball or tennis, I don't know. No, you might think, or someone else might think, no, has she ever played volleyball? Because maybe you are not, or I don't play sports, no, but it's ever like, no, they ever play this sport before? Because it seems like they doesn't, no. So we are questioning about this experience, if they had it or not. For instance, have you ever tried any exotic dishes, Flor?
No, I didn't.
So for example, no, some people, if someone have traveled maybe to Asia or China, no, they might have eaten some really strange food, no, I don't know, like they even
Yes.
eat like bugs, no. So we are referring to some experience that could be related with anything: trips, extreme sports, eating strange food, visiting, I don't know, like cool places, I don't know, like having experiences. That those are experiences, not something special, something that gets out of your routine, your regular life. So the use of ever help us to ask about that. For example, could you read the first sentence?
Has he ever played volleyball?
Excellent. It's played. No, we don't, the E doesn't have a sound. Played.
Okay,
Repeat, please.
played.
Excellent. One more time.
Played.
Excellent. So, now they're wondering, oh, has he ever played volleyball? No, have he ever? And read the second one too, please.
Have you ever eaten snake meat?
Yes, so same thing, no? Have you ever eaten snake meat? No. Where it goes, where do we put this time phrase? It has to go between, in this case, between the object, the subject, sorry, the subject and the verb. No, it's gonna go between the subject and the main verb. So in this case, we have some questions, but let's answer these questions. Let's see. Have you ever eaten a snake meat, Flor?
No, I haven't.
Excellent. So I haven't. I haven't is a great way to respond. No? Usually this is shown in questions, the use of ever. No? Or I have never, which is another way to respond. Now, instead of saying never or ever, we say never. I have never. No, this is used for questions, and to respond or to simply express something, you use never. I have never. And in the use of never, we know the word, no? It's expressing that you never do. You never have done anything, no? This experience, if they're asking. Okay? Any questions? Let's see the last one.
No, I have a question.
Okay, awesome. So remember, forever, it has to be between the subject and the main verb. All right? All right, okay. So that will be it. Let me check let's review this really quick because we don't have too much time. So basically, oh no, it's not this one. Sorry. Oh no, we are done. My bad. So let's practice this last one. I have never. This is a game, but sorry, I don't think we have time for this. Let's practice this another just really quick. You can finish this in your own time too. I'm a bit. I'm not sure what to do right now. Sorry, because we don't have too much time. A ver, déjame ver si puedo hacer. A ver, veamos este. Creo que este es el más básico. Okay, so basically here, I'm going to share it through the chat. We have exercises. No, we have to pay attention to the verb. Not always it's in past participle. It could be a regular or irregular verb, but it has to be in past participle. So let's see maybe what can we do with this part. Eso lo puedes llenar después. Quisiera ver aquí si se entiende la lógica de have y has. ¿Ya? Can you open it in your cell phone? And can you share your screen, please? I'm going to stop sharing.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I do. I do. Thank you. Okay. All right. So let's see exercise 2. Which of the options will you choose? The first one, my father será have or has been to London?
My father has been to London.
Great. The second one, could you read it?
My parents had been to New York.
All right, very good. Next. See?
I have studied English since I was 3 years old.
Excellent. Number D. Well, D.
Marta has
Excellent.
worked at Fontarron School for 5 years.
E.
I haven't visited my grandparents since last month.
F.
Coronavirus has killed many people.
All right. Now let's take a look to the verbs. Now that was the easy part. Now take a look to the upper part. So what is the past participle of be? In exercise
Be,
1.
I forgot.
What about make?
Made.
All right. We have to practice that. All right. What about take? Past tense?
Taking.
Yes, excellent. See? Past participle.
I forgot. See.
All right. Next. Excellent.
Read.
Great. Right.
One.
It's good.
What?
Yes, excellent.
Oh, there's
Have.
having. Writing.
Mm-hmm. All right. So in the case of have, it's just no, it's had.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And in see, past simple is saw, and participle is seen, S-E-E-N. And the first one is been, B-E-E-N. Excellent. All right. Now the last part. Exercise C, please. So now we have to write. You have the verb, no, which is the first one is see. So
Yes.
how can we complete it? It says I. Very good. Good job. Can you read the sentence, please?
I have seen that movie 15 times.
Excellent. Okay. B. How can we put?
People have traveled to the moon.
All right. Next.
We had read the Quixote book with Sonia.
Excellent. And D.
Alicia has been to France for time.
Excellent. E. Marcos. Marcos.
Marcos has written
Mhm.
2 points.
Excellent. F.
Javi has finished
Excellent. Great job.
his homework.
Excellent. And finally, Marta. Great. All right.
Marta has lived in Madrid for some years.
All right. So that was all. No, if you pay attention to the second part of the sentence, most of them are talking about experiences or things that happened more than once in the past. No, and it's important also that we notice that we we have to remember not that has is for he, she, it. Sometimes it must not be a he or she like too obvious, but it can have the name, or maybe it can be thing, it could be an animal, not anything. So in that case, we use has. All right, so I think that's all. Flor, I don't know if you have any questions. Yes, the first option, please, comprobar, if I'm not wrong, and we'll see. So the first part, everything looks good. Why isn't it correct? Oh, it has double T writing.
No, yes.
And
Yes.
in B, it might be because there are two options there: travel or traveled, con one L or double L. And F has written, yes, right. Written has double T too.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all. Flor, any questions? Maybe we can try to review this a little bit more in this last minute. Do you have any questions, Flor, related to this? This is the main topic for the first unit. So then you will have another 2 units, but it's not very difficult. It's very, very short. It's infinitive, and the other one, I'm not sure about it right now, but I think it was questions. Yes, no question, negative questions, but it's not very difficult. If you have problem with that, now try to finish that, and if you have problems understanding, let me know, and maybe I can prepare something for you and put it on Classroom. Okay, but the other topic is not very difficult. This I promise is very easy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm going to assign the exam right now, and you will have it until Sunday morning, until midnight. And anything, just let me know. Text me on WhatsApp, and I'll try to help you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Flor. Have a good day. See ya on Monday.
Don't forget the quiz.
Yes, yes. El quiz te voy a asignar ahorita hasta el domingo a medianoche, ¿no es cierto?
Okay. But the quiz that I have to do when we finish the class.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. Es el poll. Igual es muy temprano, Flor. All right. Great job. Okay. Thank you, Flor. Thank you very much. Do you have it there? All right. Thank you very much, Flor. See ya on Monday. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Okay. See you. Bye.